Hey, hi everyone! We are here, we're back with another Metal Gear Monday, and I am happy to be on time. Honestly. Oh man, it has been a day today. Why does this feel like it keeps going in and out of frame? Like, can't keep a consistent framing with this, and I know that I'm not changing too much, so. Oh well, I'll have to figure, like, the actual framing out in just a bit. Because I know that this didn't shift over, so that means that this must have... Ugh. I'm a mess. It's fine. I've always been a mess, and I will always be a mess. There's power in that. Not the point. Okay. Anyway. I am rushing to get into the seat here, so please bear with me as I am literally just, like, I just got home, and I just ran in, did all this stuff, and changed, made the bed, did all the things, you know. For just a second.
Okay, time to head for the surface.
Okay, got the frog doll. Okay, and grab these because they're full price. And then there's one over here. Yeah. And we have 5,200 for our yeah, we have 5,200 for our Drebin points. Or 57 now. Nice. Okay, and Sunny's in the cam doing some really weird hacker shit, and not that I understand that at all. Change costume. Okay. Oh, we don't ever equip the, it got equipped during the, cutscene. I'll keep the RPG on, but we're getting rid of the 9mm, and we're keeping the stun knife. Any items that we don't need on that's gonna weigh us down? Nope, all of those are fine. Alright, and that's all that was in there is those three, and then we want to equip Solid Eye, because I don't have anything new on the iPod, and I don't want to risk any other things, but the iPod will stay there. 30%. Alright, we got the bulldozer! Or no, that's the tank. We didn't get the bulldozer. Why didn't we get the bulldozer? Or no, this is the rebel tank. It's fighting alongside us. Okay, never mind. And now I don't have to do anything. Not really. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna pick up whatever I can, but... Okay, and I'm looking to see if I can get shot on anything. Look, not. Okay, and not him. Alright, those two are down. Sorry. Grab all of these weapons. I think there's an RPG around here somewhere.
What's going on out there?
Okay, this isn't the space that I thought it was, but it's fine. And we're gonna go over here and take cover in the building, or in the alcove here, because we've got friends that are gonna take care of us for just a second.
And engage.
Let's lay in the shade while our friends do some stuff to just do the rest. Let's build our psyche back up. Back. We'll just go to albums. Yeah, that'll work. Oh yeah, no. Let's see if we can choose a different song, because this one absolutely has the ability to, yeah, that's... So you can see how it's, making... Test subject burns, apparently, is good for, Is he gonna... As we stand around in the shade real quick. What? How'd I get an alert already? You set the alert? Okay, so where's the rocket launcher? Really?
We can't spare any reinforcements. You'll have to make do.
Fine. This bot just really wanted me to be,
Don't let it through. Keep it busy till we get the busters up here.
It's him. Got it. And if you hold them up, you get the full amount, and now, with that, we actually have enough. Grab and shop. I really wish this was Metal Gear Sunday sometimes. Okay, come on. Oh, okay, that's what. Yep, we want to buy this because that is going to help us in the next level get the next next suit that we need. We want to buy these. Oh, okay, got it. Now I see what's going on, and yeah, we'll buy 40 of, or we'll buy 70 of them. For 6 parts of them, so that we have 70 of them. That'll be more than enough for anything that moves, really. Alright, and this is one of the fastest stress droppers in the game. The other one is the J-pop song that's here. So this is just me trying to recoup some psyche and everything. It needs to happen. Ooh, something's going on with the signal. Interesting. Also a pretty damn good song, Sea Breeze. And now we go down because I want to and because we can. So that's one of our guys. Oh, compass. They wouldn't be looking for a guy with the fucking pistol up here. Or would they be looking back here? Wait, I shot him in the face. Come on. There we go. We did it. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. Okay, good. Now let's heal. Because this is also a good way to heal. Healing with rations is better, but like this one's fine. This is fine. Right, let's go ahead and equip the rations anyway, just to make sure. No longer in the BP range, and we're not going to actually be in a fight here soon, but I still want at least half health before we go into the next spot. In fact, let's see. Got 900 Drebin points. Nah, I don't want to spend it on the ammo until I get past Laughing Octopus, in which case we can start using laugh ammo, which will be funny. In fact, I want to use every special ammo that we can get, except for Rage, because we get Rage, or not Rage, but, what's the last one? No, because it's Mantis. Oh, yeah. But there are four, what is the fourth one? Because, we've got, the...
So that's where you were.
I think I've got to climb this, maybe I don't have to, but... Oh, okay. Nothing up here? Damn. Okay. Which way am I supposed to go then? Sorry, it's been a little bit. So, oh, okay, over here. This is what I thought. I thought I had to go up here, and I was right! I just did it wrong. There we go. That's the bulldozer I was talking about. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out like shot placement because it feels like my camera's never in the same spot whenever I look at it ever. Alright, so Crying Wolf stops the bulldozer.
It's the beast!
You know, that's not a bad title, but... That is a better name engine. Laughing Octopus. Once again, Octopus being the first one done. There's Mantis.
It can't be. Is that...
Praying Mantis. We'll get more information on each of the B&Bs here in just a bit, but here comes Raging Raven! Or no, it's Screaming Mantis! Screaming Mantis! It's the fear! Because the rest of them are also of, like... Because you've got the sorrow, you've got the joy, you've got the fear and the fury. From 3 coming back, as well as the Mantis, Raven, Octopus, and Wolf from the first game. So you've got 1 and 3 represented in our femme fatales. God damn, are they some really good designs, even if those suits can be really fucking skin tight. Oof. Those real world models looking super fine. Mwah. Gotta love it. And basically from now on, after we get through this and whatever we can of Africa today, hopefully we can get through a lot, because I know that we're going to be death by cutscene here in a bit. That's just going to happen. It's what happens with the game. You will die by cutscene. But anybody who's played this any time will absolutely, after a cutscene, go around and start harvesting guns. That's just what you do.
Wrong way!
Shut up. They might have trank ammo. Oh, they had a petrol bomb. Cool. Nothing else. That's fine. I don't need 5.56. Come on, drop some anesthetic rounds, please. I don't want to spend any of your gun money on my ammo problem. Got a ration though. Take that. Although now I think I'm at the max rations. Petrol bomb? Petrol bomb. You don't have to loot the corpses. It's just a thing I'm doing in the hopes of getting some more Mark II ammo. Wow. You can go over 9 rations. I thought 9 was the limit, because, like, fucking 6 was the limit in the first game. Or 5.56 ammo? Jeez. I will never use 5.56 ammo in this game. Come on, man. I will have a greater chance of using petrol bombs. Not saying that I'm going to, but I have a greater chance of it.
What's the enemy?
HQ, do you read?
This is HQ.
We're being attacked. Enemy position unknown. Going into high alert.
Camouflage. We're just gonna auto some octo camo.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Hey. Get up. We're under attack.
I mean, you knew that already, though.
Wake up already.
What?
Alright. Now let's steal all their guns. Oh shit, I missed. Didn't expect to miss there.
HQ, do you read?
This is HQ.
All clear.
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Alright. I don't think I hit him, but let's see if I can get this guy. Got him, like, dead on, and now...
We're under attack.
Huh, good. I'm not gonna go this way, I'm just going to collect his weapon. Because there's too much out here, I think. Yeah. Ooh, I might be able to actually get the sneak on this guy. If I can get the drop on him, that's gonna give me a full power, or a full price weapon. Cool.
It's the enemy.
Oh, come on. Fine.
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Okay, and we're healing while we're waiting for all this. We don't have to worry about anyone else. Ah, good. I didn't want to have to buy any more. Glad we found some. Anything else in here? Nope, okay. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. We got this. We got this pretty easy. We just do it right. Good. I hear...
HQ, do you read?
This is HQ.
All clear.
And, good. We've got
Understood. The
90%
state of
camo.
alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
And I'm gonna try and hold him up. If we can, that'll be really, really cool.
Hands up. You gonna take it or what?
Perfect. And with that, he goes to sleep. And then, one more. We can't actually go in there. Nice. When a padlock still meant something. Let's knock him out. Yo, what's going on? I'm in it. Okay. And Tenchi. Yes. Tenchi's so good too. I don't have as much experience with it as I do Metal Gear. Right? Ah. Ooh, okay. Let's see if I can hold him up from under here. Well, at least in Siege, they're not. But if they're NATO forces, that's fine.
Freeze.
You gotta...
You gonna take it or what?
Who goes there? It's the enemy!
Oh, no!
We got a hostile!
I fucked that up, but it was a good hold-up. I'm really glad that we got to do it.
HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
They don't know where I'm at. They only think they do. Ugh, god damn it. I'll just shoot him. Good. One down. A bunch to go. Luckily I've got the rations on. Alright, but... Okay, yeah, that's good. Because I absolutely fucked up like everything in this stealth section, but it's fine. I had the rations equipped. It's not like I'm gonna kill anyone either.
We got a hostile!
No, come on, just throw it! Thank you. One, two, thank you. One more guy.
Okay.
Two more.
Damn. What? Hey.
Alright, good. I don't have to worry about them no more. Thank you for the gun. Okay, now I'm going to sneak into here, and this is the cutscene. So, okay, before you ask it. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, got it. Some of the siege are pigs, right? Right. but not in the original games. Also, okay, yeah. Oh, don't worry about it, dude. I will look at chat whenever I can. It's just, you know, sometimes you just mess it up. Like, I don't think I played exactly well in any of that. I tried, but, you know, one person was left awake in the back, so I just got sandwiched and kind of fucked up because I got too arrogant. I was like, yeah, I can hold this guy up. Didn't do any other recon, just said, yeah, I can hold this guy up.
We're having connection problems. Go check it out.
Yes, sir.
Otacon, wait here.
I love how he's not actually talking to Mark II either, because it's not Mark II, it's Otacon. So it's Otacon, stay here. I never get tired of this cutscene. Everybody who's been on the series for so damn long, just enjoying their roles and just hamming it up the entire time. It's so good. They take it so seriously. Especially Ocelot. Ocelot gets fucking chef's kiss. Fucking... I love how she knows the frequency, so she just sends it in.
I knew it. Snake, you're here to kill Liquid, aren't you?
But
That's the
I am
mission.
absolutely sure. Everybody,
going to
feel
stop
free
me?
to chat. If I fuck
My
up
mission is
gameplay,
to
that's
inspect
on
the
me.
PMCs.
Do you
I'm
know
not
how
in a
many
position
times
to
I've
take action.
beaten this game
All
on
I
this
can do is stand by
difficulty?
and watch.
If I can't talk to other
can't
people
help you,
and play
understand?
this,
I'm a
then I
peacekeeper,
shouldn't be
here to keep order.
playing. I shouldn't be playing
Understood.
games. I shouldn't be streaming. This is solid normal. It's not that hard. I'm not on like Big Boss Extreme. I'm not on like easy. But it's not going to be the worst. If I fuck up, it's my fault. I've beaten this on this difficulty. I've beaten it on Big Boss Extreme. Whenever I unlock Big Boss Extreme, you can count on that. So we'll find out at some point. This is just me because I'm doing this because I've done this, but I actually haven't beaten this on Big Boss Extreme. We will do it if you want to see me get down and dirty, real sweaty on a game. This is the one I'll do it for a BBE run. It'll have to be on Sundays though. Definitely. I'll have to, because there's no way I'm gonna do a Big Boss Extreme run without the Sunday sale. Oh, I'm helping the rebels because I want the armors. I want all the outfits. I want to help the rebels because I actually like helping the rebels. You know, that kind of thing too. And the resistance fighters also. I'm not gonna be like trying to spook a war between the PMCs and the rebels though. Because if I help them, yeah, I could raise the war economy and make money, but I'm not actually trying to do any of that. I'm just doing this stuff because I want to. Yeah, the PMCs are Ocelots. Although Ocelot's not really the head of the PMCs, even though he is. Because otherwise he wouldn't be trying to jack the entire, like, Sons of the Patriots system right now. With Liquid's blood. Because Liquid was the first test. And I'll say Liquid, or I'll say Ocelot here instead of Liquid, because, but I should be saying Liquid, because Liquid is the one who's controlling everything. Oh yeah, yeah. Everything plays out the same if you back the PMCs. It's just if you back the PMCs, you can technically make more money. It's not even that. You have to. You would have to kill some NPC or some PMCs and some. No. I know. I was trying not to spoil that because we haven't made it that far into the game. That's why I was like, Liquid. I know. Yeah, no, now they have to read chat if they want to know what the spoilers are. Yeah, clear chat. Go, okay, go. Got it. Can do. Give me a second. Chat. Properties.
Brother! It's
There you go.
been too long. Liquid.
What spoilers? There were no spoilers in
Our
chat.
father, after all. Are free of the shackles of fate.
See, Liquid. Liquid's trying to jack the the PMC SOP system right now.
We are free.
It's Liquid.
Watch, Snake. Watch as I surpass my own.
Because an arm can totally control a person through nanomachines. After all, they can make you harden your body like a piece of hockey. Fucking anybody who's seen fucking Rising Revengeance knows what fucking... Oh, no. There's no reason to back the PMCs ever. Hog or Iru? Or Uder? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I haven't finished all of Gears of War. I've actually only beaten 1 and 2. Because I went homeless about the time of the release of 3rd and then just never had an Xbox again. So I'm actually kind of in the process of trying to play through Gears of War on my own time.
Fulfill your destiny.
So right now, I know the COG are kind of shit, so I'm going to say the other faction, because the other faction is better, I guess. Because the COG are terrible. They're the ones in charge of 1 and 2, and they say sink a city to try and kill a bunch of people who are fleeing from terrorists and the scourge of fucking lambent shit, even though they didn't clearly explain any of that. 100% sorry, but nobody tried diplomacy, is all I'm trying to say. Oh, kind of, yeah. I'm an anarchist, which is kind of a communist, but not necessarily a communist, per se. But, oh, thanks for the follow, William Rudy. Oh, yeah. Then yeah, that's probably who I would back. The Weir is probably who I would back in that situation, but the COG are shit. Like, the COG just terrible. Like, ugh. I get they're supposed to be like 40k Space Marines, and that's kind of what Gears of War was originally supposed to be, and then Warhammer backed out because they're pussies. Same with StarCraft. StarCraft was also supposed to be a Warhammer game, but fucking Games Workshop said, nah, we're out. Yeah. Wow, that sounds about right though. The spice must flow after all. Speaking of, Dune 2, pretty good, kinda mid though. Like, great movie, incredible filmmaking. Like, you get to see that sandworm and it's fucking massive and it's great. But the movie itself as an adaptation of Dune, pretty mid. Oh yeah, yeah. But no, I'm not going to do that. We're not going to worry about mission briefings. We're just going to let the cutscenes roll as the game goes in. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Look, you know what? You know what StarCraft's Marines are? They're Ultramarines. Like, it's not even camouflage. They're Ultramarines. They're blueberries. And then you've got the Zerg, who are absolutely just the fucking the what? God damn it! I fucking love them too. I just can't remember their name right now. Fucking what's the one? Yes, Tyranids. Thank you. Tyranids is exactly the thing that I was thinking of. So they were supposed to be Nids, and the Protoss are supposed to be the Elves. Not the Dark Elves, the Eldar. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what it was. It was pitched originally to Games Workshop, but Games Workshop said, "Nah, we're gonna be out. We're out." And so they just filed the serial numbers off, and it became StarCraft.
Uncle Hal? The eggs? They're done.
Thank you, Sonny.
Snake!
So, back from the dead?
I don't remember the sun being so flat.
Sorry. I'll dig in right away, Sonny. And would you make some for Snake, too?
Okay.
Hey, none for me, Sonny.
Shh.
Oh yeah, no. Look, Guard is fine. They're a good satire of the American military, you know, into the meat grinder, heave ho.
Was I out?
But they are such a bad
Whole
just
day.
thing. Oh, wait, which one?
Someone saved my life.
Nope.
Yeah. It could have been Meryl and her boys.
There it is. Now we go
Don't
here.
worry. They're doing fine.
Liquid got away.
Yeah, they're still Imperium, so they're still fascist. They're still fucking huge assholes. They've still got the fucking
All of a sudden,
but they're Starship Troopers. They're not like they're not you know, everything else. And I can deal with some Starship Troopers. It's just the Ultramarines are the worst. The Imperium themselves just suck. I played Mechanicus recently. It's on YouTube if you want to watch it. And I had a good time with it. It's just, again, the game's kind of mid. And I don't like Warhammer enough, or I don't like the Mechanicus enough to enjoy the game, if that makes sense.
No, but you're right. Naomi was there. I found traces of her DNA in that syringe you heard.
There's our frog medal. Headshots 37, CQC, knife kills or knockouts, none. Ball press time, we've only spent 6 minutes around the wall? Interesting.
Right after it all happened, I got a video mail from
But
Naomi.
you could be killed by...
It was
Yeah,
sent to
you
my
could be
old
killed by other
address.
humans in the Imperium! Absolutely. The Tau are technically the good guys of Warhammer, but there's no good guys in Warhammer. No one's good in Warhammer.
Here you go.
Thanks, Sonny. They're delicious.
But you haven't even eaten any.
We grown-ups have to watch our caloric intake, you know. Ah, but thank you. I was looking for this.
You're not watching your nicotine intake.
Sonny,
Yeah, not wrong. Because everything in 40K has to be the worst.
Cook eggs then.
I
oh,
like
I know how to
40K
cook.
in the aesthetic. I don't like 40K in
this
the
out.
lore because the lore goes way too hard. I hope that it makes sense.
The data's been quarantined.
But yeah, no,
viruses.
fucking mind control and sterilization
Voice
for the
print matches
town. Yeah.
Naomi's, and I'm fairly confident the video isn't digitally synthesized either.
Yeah, and it's not good enough at being derp to be grim derp.
I'll make this quick.
It's just grim.
I'm in South America. I've been captured and forced to do research. It's Liquid. Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP.
I do like Warhammer though, like the Warhammer games, 40 or the Age of Sigmar, Warhammer Tabletop, Warhammer Fantasy. I kind of accept the grimdark thing from that. I don't know why it's different, but it feels different because it's like Middle Ages.
But their design is derived from that of the first generation, and the basic technology
Oh,
is still the same.
Absolutely. I already know which one I would be. I'm a demon of
First
Nurgle.
generation, a nanomachine colony, part of which was Foxdie. 9 years ago at Shadow.
I'd be a plague walker. What are you talking about? I already know where I'm at. I am in the embrace of Papa Nurgle.
Technology used in Foxdie was incorporated, inherited really, by SOP.
Yeah, I
That's
wash
why
my
Liquid
hands.
has
I'm
been
actually
helping him hijack the
fairly
system.
clean. It's just I
Because
don't
know how
like
Foxdie
clean my
works.
surroundings, and I like to sit around and do nothing. Plus, you know, the egalitarian communist thing kind of is appealing. So, while I do clean myself, yeah, no, he promises an existence of eternal life, no pain, no suffering, and just kind of like chilling in the like goodness of Papa Nurgle and spreading the good news and no pain part. Although he can make it hurt if he wants to.
Naomi sent her location data in a separate file.
No, that's the other one. You know,
It's a type
Slanesh.
of encrypted data.
Slanesh is spreading the
Somebody decoded it
STDs.
for us.
I'm just spreading the diseases.
Remember now? This is data
Yeah.
from the Soliton radar you used at Shadow Moses. I'm guessing Naomi wants us to
Still
know what
gross.
this
Yeah.
truly is.
Not saying any different.
Sending the map data in
But I'm a
Soliton
large, slow
radar
person
format.
who would rather just walk up to you and give you a hug. You know, salamanders
limbs
are
helping
okay,
us
but
out
they're
from
still
Hawaii.
imperial.
The
I...
data she sent was 4D sound data. I don't know how Soliton radar works, but all I had to do was change the audio data into video data. It was easy.
Makes me feel like... It does... Or I don't think
Cool.
it's a trick question. I'm just trying to, like, really get a read on you. From everything.
Snake, as you'll recall, following
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
Shadow
No,
Moses incident 9
this is
years
why
ago,
This
Naomi
is
was
why I'm
detained by the
going through
authorities.
everything. I'm trying to
but someone
take everything
arranged
into
for her
account.
escape.
Because
Yeah.
orcs is the first thing
I
that
hear
comes
they
to
added
mind for
that
like
to my rap
anybody
sheet,
who's
too.
like chaos. So
I suspect
it's
it
not
was
chaos,
actually
but you know,
Liquid.
Xenos or
He must
whatever.
have taken
the-
her
just
prisoner
orcs,
himself
orcs,
and
orcs,
forced her to
orcs,
do
orcs,
research
orcs.
at his facility in
Fucking
South
don't get me
America.
wrong, but you know, I'm a Death
Chances
Guard
are,
faithful.
The location Naomi gave us is the site of Liquid's main base.
I mean, that's debatable. Their equipment doesn't suck.
There's no
Their equipment
actual
works.
proof.
That's why it doesn't suck.
there's an ongoing skirmish
But not the
between
point.
a new regime put into power by PMCs and a rebel army formed by remnants of the old one.
Yeah, exactly.
The rebels
And
have hired
you,
a
you know
small
why it
scale
works,
local
right?
PMC of
Because
their
it's all
own
just
to stir
there.
things
It
up.
doesn't work for anybody, but it
It's
works.
the quintessential
So if it
example of a
works,
war
then
economy
it's not
market.
junk. It's not bad. It
The new
works.
regime is still in shambles.
DACA is
it's really
DACA, my
the
friend.
gouvernement, one of the PMCs under outer heaven control, that's calling the shots.
But
You might
no,
say
then
it's a
let's see.
perfect place for Liquid to make his haven.
Or it could be a trap.
I don't think
True.
of you as an Emperor's
But even
Children
so,
fan.
the payoff would greatly aid our efforts.
I had Sonny trace the origin of Naomi's mail. The address is fake,
Fair.
but Sonny was able to track the message back through its proxies based on access date timestamps. and
Because
data transfer
because here's the other thing. You're not asking me to guess
Apparently, the message
what,
originated from a server in
what
South
you would
America.
be. You're asking me to
Wouldn't
guess
exactly call
what
it
you think you
100%
would be right now.
credible.
You have an answer in mind. So, yeah, no, I wasn't. I cut out the Imperium. So I'm not thinking of
no,
the
she
Imperium.
left
I'm
the
actually
Middle East to pursue
going through
Liquid.
because Chaos has like 70 different factions,
I'm sure
and
our
Xenos
science owed to
has
us by now.
a couple.
We can't chase that line too far.
Yeah, no. Because Chaos has to be split into all of the Chaos
I've
Space
secured your
Marines
landing
and
clearance at El
too,
Dorado
because not all of them
International
are like
You'll be
Imperials,
acting as a
even though
UN
some of them still have
inspector.
their structures, but not all of them are fascists.
South America.
Like
That's about
Thousand
20
Suns
hours from
are like weird
Then what's the
that
plan?
way. I'm not gonna give you
I'll
word
arrange
bearers.
for
You're
them to
not a
get you
word
a
bearer.
4x4.
Fuck the word bearers.
The location Naomi gave us, the PMC's base.
I don't
is
think
in a
you're
mountainous
corn.
region surrounded by forests.
No offense, just I don't think you
Use
are.
the 4x4 to get
Another
as
one
close as
that could
possible
be
to the
fun is
PMC
Drukari.
security perimeter.
Harlequins would be a
From
good
there
guess
on,
too if you really
it'll be
wanted
a
to do
solo
something
sneak
fun.
mission.
Um, I mean, fair. No chaos, so then Xenos.
Thanks.
Alright, limiting it to
The rebels are
Xenos,
still
then I
pitched
don't
in
think you're
battle
going to be a
against the
Tyranid.
PMC.
I don't think you're going to be
The commotion should help you slip into the
cultist,
facility
because those are
unnoticed.
just the worst.
20 hours
Tau
until we
are
land.
mind controlled,
Got
you've
it.
already ruled them out.
I'll have a look at the
Drukari,
documents.
Eldari, you've already told me no
Maybe I'll
orcs,
remember
so those are
while
the
I still
two
can.
that are there outside of, I think there's one more, right? Necron. I don't see you as a Necron, but I think you'd be one of the two elves. I can't decide which, honestly. Oh yeah, you have to be one of the fucking. That's not a racist thing. That's just what they are. I know the name of them. I just don't know the name. The Farside Enclaves. True. Yeah. Or you have to be a Praetor or whatever the deities are. Yeah, no, because ethereals are technically above the mind control and doing all the other things. But yes, because I did remember the Farside Enclaves were also outside of the mind control thing. Yeah, which people see as outside of the mind controlled. So if you are outside of the mind controlled, even though you are doing the mind controlling, people will see it as a person who's driving the means of change rather than. Yeah, it's complicated. I was caveating the. Like, they are above that scheme, and while they're affiliated with it and doing all the things, they're in that. Yeah, that's. Yeah. But the first one that came to mind was the Farside Enclaves. I was going to say that, but then I just shifted to Ethereals, which is why I was just like, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with any of that.
They've all been dead for 100 years. Give me a break. We know they exist today.
Aw, poor guinea pig.
If the purpose of this battlefield control system is to control IDs, it fits in with their plans perfectly.
Seizing control of the world's ID systems and then using them to manipulate the economy and information flow. For the Patriots, that's the ultimate prize. You might say the Patriots are the embodiment of the war economy.
Everything that Solidus feared 5 years ago, it's all come to pass.
Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information.
Now with the media...
Apologies for the strobing effect. The game incentivizes that by rewarding you for every single press of the X button and every one of those little flashes that you see with Drebin points that you can use in the next mission.
Big Boss's cause. An age of persistent universal warfare. A world where mercenaries are free from domination. In a sense, the Outer Heaven Big Boss invasion is already a living reality.
You mean the PMCs?
It was already a reality, apparently, according to Metal Gear Solid
Liquid is
V.
a slave to the Patriots, forced to fight their proxy wars for them.
He must be dying to break free of their spell.
Beneath the surface, a new Cold War is brewing between Liquid
I will never
and the
call it 5
Patriots
again.
over who will survive.
It is not Metal Gear Solid 5, it is Metal Gear Solid V.
The world has no future. Until we stop Liquid and destroy the system, we'll never
What am
be
I
free.
doing with this game?
What we call peace is an equilibrium kept in check by the war economy. Destroying the system means wiping out the information society, the end of modern civilization. Like it or not, we may have no choice but to protract the system.
That makes sense.
Snake, here's what we know about the current battle. Rebel guerrilla units are advancing on the base of the government PMC troops. That base appears to be Liquid's safe house. According to Naomi's data, she's being held prisoner inside the compound.
Okay, I just need to remember how to address this to save the rebels here.
And one more thing.
Because that's the only way to get this outfit. So, I will have to save at the beginning after this, so that we can try and get this a couple of different times, because I've forgotten how exactly to save all of these people. They're...
Steer clear of altitude
5.
sickness. Got it.
I need to shoot the ones with guns. Psst. Ah, vamp! Hooray! Yeah, I mean, they're Imperium, but they're not Imperium. Which is why I would have actually gone with Necron if I was going to choose a secondary for you. Yeah, no, that's why I was like, Necron's probably an option, but they're also, like, decaying slowly, even though they're technophiles. Yeah, they're really terrible.
Leave one.
Don't forget this face. This is the face of the bastard who killed your comrades.
Yeah, they're soulless. Not great.
To storm the safe house.
I didn't speak throughout the entire ad break.
Among their numbers. Sooner or later he will come. Don't let down your guard.
Because, yeah, the Catan did fuck them up super hard. Like, ate the entirety of their soul, put them into machine bodies, but they also fought back against the Catan, broke them instead. And converted them to the Necron's will. Yeah! They're not actually slaves to the Catan. They teamed up with the Catan to kill the Old Ones in the War of Heaven, long, long ago. Then, after they did that, they were slaves to the Catan for a while. Then they enslaved the Catan because they were tired of being slaves to the Catan and broke their gods, shattered them, entrapped them into the bodies of the mechanical beings that they are now. The Catan are broken gods that are the Necrons shackled for themselves, and now they are waiting until the right time to strike to get their empire back. But because they've been asleep for 60,000 years,
Snake.
what you gonna do, right? There's a slow creeping sickness. That's why the the flayed ones do the things that they're doing, is because they caught a flare virus, a computer virus.
Now, Otacon.
Right. I know. Snake, according to satellite imagery procured by Mei Ling, the
no. So the Necrons were a different group of beings, right? They were the Necro whatever, because they were fucking whatever. Games Workshop made a fucking race, right? They wanted Terminators, so they made Terminators.
The museum contract in Hawaii expired some time ago.
So they existed on a really hazardous small planet where they had this meek, mild, suffering existence, while the Old Ones created the Elves and the Orcs, or the Eldari and the Krork.
Or so I hear.
Right.
After the mess at Shadow
and so those two were the favored races. The Necrons were like fucking the fucking little weaklings, and they go, oh, okay, well, Old Ones, hey, can you do something about our living space? We need better stuff. And they were just like, so they tried to war against the Old Ones and fucking failed. They got struck down, whatever happens. They turned to the Catan, right? And the Catan
at this point
said, yeah, we can help you.
More training.
We can take down the Old Ones. Sure.
Listen, Snake.
For a
when
price.
You get there, remember, the conflict between
and so
the PMCs and the rebels has nothing to do
the
with
Silent
your
King,
mission. There's no reason for you
makes
to
the
get
pact
involved
with
or
the
take
Catan,
sides.
right?
That said, creating some sort
The
of
Catan
impact on the
eat
battlefield
the
could produce
entire
better
soul
conditions
of
for
the
Snake.
Necron race and
The
put them
rebels are
into
targeting the
immortal,
facility being
living
used by
metal
the PMCs
bodies.
as a
Give them
base.
advanced tech,
This is
and
more
then
or
they
less the
lead
same
a
spot
war
where
into
Naomi's
the
being held.
warpway.
If you aid the rebels,
Into
they
the
might get
warp
rid of some of the PMCs
to
and
kill
help
the
carve a
Old
path
Ones,
for you to
where it
sneak
lasts for
That
centuries.
freak I just saw with the tentacle.
Which incidentally
using
sort
the
of
same
creates the old
octo-camo
gods
system as my suit. I thought
of
that
Nurgle
technology was of your own
and
design.
Nurgle, Korn, and
Actually, I kind of based it on some
man,
designs.
I can't think of his
Sonny snagged off
name.
the net.
Zinch
And the data
creates all of them in the War of
DARPA?
thank you.
So in other words,
In the War of
we're on
Heaven,
equal ground
War on Heaven,
technologically.
and
Sorry.
even though they
I
technically
should've
already
told you.
existed because they already
by the
existed
looks
because
of
the
things,
emotions existed,
they
but
know
with the
I'm
War in
coming
Heaven,
too.
they feed
Yeah,
and feast
it
and
could be a
become great
trap.
demons and
Stay
take their
sharp.
places as the old gods, right? In the warp, because all of these old ones, these gods, are dying in these warps, right? And so as this is, so the Necron and the Catan fucking take out that as the Eldari and the Krork fight for the Old Ones, and then this is incidentally what starts the Orcs' downfall from their successful Krork intelligence into the Orky boys we got now. So, you know, then the Eldari take over the entire. I listened to Poor Hammer. I listened to Adrid for a little bit. I've got a couple other things. I watched a bunch of fucking Dice Check. So I'm giving you like abridged stuff here. But after a few thousand years, after the War in Heaven, the Necron are used as a mobile army for the Catan. But Zareth, the Silent King, gets really fucking fed up with all of this, and fucking says, "Nah, we didn't kill the old gods just to serve some new fucking gods. Let's go kill these assholes and turn on the Catan," right? So now the Necrons are on top. The Necrons break the Catan and trap them in living metal and use them as war machines. And they rule the galaxy until the Eldari build up enough to where they're able to start taking over the galaxy, and Zareth's like, you know what? Let's seed it. Let's go to sleep. Let's sleep in all of our tomb worlds, and we'll resurrect whenever it's time for us to come up, and whenever we can actually take over the universe again. Take over the galaxy, right? We're gonna fucking do it again. Let's go to sleep. And they do. 60 fucking thousand years before 40k starts. This is all before 40k. Before any of it. Right? They just had this epic war, and it's just background. No, it's pre-30k. It is 60,000 years before 40k. They go to sleep 20,000 years before year 0. And the fucking Silent King's just fucking sitting there until like 40k. Whenever the fucking Necron or a Tyranid ship just comes passing by, and he's like, "Ah, shit, we gotta do something about that, boys." But yeah, no, that's Necron lore. So Tyranids don't technically have lore. They don't have people to have lore from. Tyranids are a dark alien force from outside the galaxy. That is what we know. They seem to have 4 hive fleets, and they just kind of are there. They're not... They are a hive mind, but there's not mind control. They have brain bugs. They have, like... They're actually, like, one individual consciousness kind of shared among the things, and the more units that are there, the more intelligent they are. It's not mind controlled. They're just acting as all. And all they want is just to consume biomass. Not to chill, just to consume biomass. That's it. That's all we know. Because they don't talk. And because they don't talk, we don't know more. Essentially. They are the swarm.
Come on, wake up. Huh? 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 Wake up. Huh? Huh?
Right. I think I've done it.
Get the weapons and let's move.
Good. That's fine. Good. And now we run in here, grab
Any other prisoners left? Help me out here!
all of this. Nice twin barrel. And there's the African rebel disguise that we're going to be using. Necrons do talk. Yes, absolutely. They do talk. They have... I don't know about Dawn of War, they don't. But yeah, Necrons do have verifiable personalities. The Flayed ones don't. The Immortals probably do. But, like, Necrons have their own distinct personalities. Like, apparently there's a great book called The Infinite and Divine that really kind of goes into a couple of really cool Necrons, and then there's probably other stuff about Zareth, or Zareth, or whatever the fuck his name is, the Silent King. So, just to name a few. And luckily, we got the thing that we wanted. Because that's the early image that Games Workshop wanted them to have. The Games Workshop was like, they are the silent... They are silent because they are, like, Terminators. They are the Terminator, you know?
Back me up.
So because they are Terminators, they don't speak, they don't do any of the rest, they just kind of are and exist the way they do. And in this one, the, ooh, nice, smoke grenades. Grab that. Go under here, I think there's music. And there's the way up. No, there's no music here, but that I do want. I do want the compressor. No, the flayed ones are the ones wearing actual skin. Anything wearing actual skin is a flayed one. They have the flare virus, that is why they wear the skin. Oh, but yeah, Terminators and all they're all different. I can't give you the full breakdown on like what's what for that, but yeah, they are like the T-1000 is what they are based off of for like most of the things, or at least the early models were based off of the T-1000. The flayed ones are like actually wearing skin because that's what they think, that's what the flare virus does, and it's not for any real reason other than... Ah, no, I just needed to press triangle there. I almost had it. And there's a sniper rifle up in the top there. No, I didn't jump. Yeah. Not. It wasn't a this looks human. It's definitely just the exoskeleton part. Damn, didn't jump again. Want to get over there. It's nothing important, but I want it. Man. It was Mozine ammo. Oh, okay, so yeah, they don't have an Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of like... The flayed ones are not like that type, and they don't have anything like that, but they were based off of the, They were based off of the skeleton for the T-1000, yes. That is correct. That is accurate. Ah, the Fury. Nice. And I'll put that on. Oh right, I can't climb that, but I can over here. I don't think there's anything good there anyway, but we'll grab it. But no, having the rebels with you makes things easier in general.
Help me out, okay?
Sure. Oh. No, I can't climb. Good. That's fine. Up here. Then I've got to get up on the side. And then I can start shooting over here. Yeah, they don't have anything like that. God damn it. This is legitimately just me being bad at game.
Oh, you again.
Yep, me again.
What happened? Hey, damn.
This is HQ.
We've got contact.
Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
They won't find me here.
Cover! Need backup! Nice work. Ah!
One,
Fire!
two.
Damn it!
Right, there's more stuff here, I'm sure, but I don't want it, so. We got Seabreeze coming up next. Beautiful. But the Fury's theme is absolutely great. No! God damn it!
Enemy located.
Yeah, that's fine.
Snake, you can't die. No, Snake. Snake!
Yeah, no, I have no love for the corporate policies of Games Workshop. I will never own a model of theirs that I didn't buy from an aftermarket space. That's first things first. Let's be full honest about that. Oh, damn.
Hey. HQ.
This is HQ.
We're under attack. Get the weapons and let's move.
Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Alright, I think I shot him. Oh, God. Well, two things. One, I didn't do this at all last time, so we'll do that in just a second, but fuck. We're gonna exit, because that didn't work out. Okay, just shoot me. Please. I want you to. Do it. Kill me. Everyone. Join in. Oh, yeah. Look, I'm standing here not doing anything. Wait, did they open the thing? Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. There was only one person there.
What happened? Snake? Snake!
But no, now that you know more about Necrons, you're like, I'm all about that enslaving god shit. No, look up Trees in the Infinite. I think you'd really like him.
Where Naomi's being held. It's to the north.
Go get the weapons.
Alright, that's fine. He's going to sleep.
Cover! Where's the enemy?
He's asleep.
That's how you do it.
That ain't working. I heard two there, so we're good. One died, that's fine. I'll accept one casualty. This time.
Let's get out of here. So that's where you were.
Yep, this is where I was. I didn't leave. Let me get in so that I can grab all the things that I want. Ah, the Muna is also a really good thing. Let's equip the Solid Eye. Twin Barrel, yeah, Vortec ammo. smoke grenade. Ironically, a thing I could have used last time. I'll grab his weapon here in just a second, too. The Fury. Don't need the 5.56. There should be...
We've got contact!
Oh, there's another dude? Oh, it's them out there on the other side. Got it. 7.76. Okay, cool. Wait, I can shoot them from here? Interesting. I don't know if that was designed or not, but it's fine. Right? Nah, Necrons are fucking metal. Well, that's why I was like, no, if you're gonna go with one of the mech ones, go Necron, man. Alright, and then, let's get more Mosine ammo. No, let's not. Let's just play through with Octo Camo because I can. Yeah, no, be sure to go to the ad read episode on them just to be double, triple sure that I'm not fucking, like, full on lying to you, but I'm sure that you could absolutely find some fucking really cool ass shit in the Necron line to kind of, like, figure yourself out with.
You got my back? We got company!
But yeah. I will always and forever be a Plague Marine for my grandfather Nurgle.
Back me up! Hey!
Alright. Another one down.
Got company!
Alright, so I'm just sneaking up.
Fire!
Is there anyone else coming? No, because I've knocked out most of the other people. Good. I could stay for the we did it over here, but I don't think there's a reason to. Because I don't know if there's... Yeah, there's... Those are my guys. There's another dude over here.
Fire!
Ah, yeah. It's two,
Need
okay.
backup! The
Oh
enemy's
shit.
attacking!
Fine. Good. Did they not? Did they take care of all the people here? Probably. There weren't that many.
Hey!
Alright, yeah, we gotta get out of here before the rest of them do whatever the fuck the rest of them are gonna do. Fuck it. Yeah, there is. It is the Death Guard. The Death Guard are the Nurgle Space Marine faction. The Emperor's Children are Slanesh. Khorne is the World Eaters, and Tzeentch is the Thousand Sons. And then you've got the rest, which are the Black Legion, which are your Sons of Horus. Then you've got
Snake, there's someone I'd like you to meet. A member of the mission staff. A psychological counselor.
And you know the two that don't exist, right?
A lot of soldiers can't handle the stress of battle.
The two Primarchs that were just kind of like zoomed out of like all of existence because, yeah, there were 20. Take a count.
Rosemary.
There's 9 on each side.
Nice to meet you, Snake.
This is Rosemary.
The Emperor made 20.
As a data analyst at the Pentagon.
No. Horus's Legion is led by Abaddon in the Chaos faction. They are the Black Legion.
Wasn't she?
After that, she studied psychology, and now she's
there
a
are 2
counselor in the
Primarchs
CSP,
that the Emperor himself deleted from history.
Yeah, I hear psychological counseling's the hot
They are
field
the
these
2nd
days.
and 11th
Increased
Legion.
combat efficiency
There
and
is no
productivity.
lore about them
All
except
without
for
ever
a
picking up a
passage
gun.
that says that they
I'll be acting as
existed,
your personal counselor
and
on this
one that
mission.
said that the Emperor took
Since
them
the
out of
passing
history.
the new millennium, one of the most important issues facing today's military is the mental care of its soldiers. I can
So
also
there
provide
are
advice
20
on soldier
Primarchs,
psychology from a threat
but
assessment
18 space.
perspective.
Yeah, he Superman
Contact
primed
me
them.
anytime.
Yes.
I'll be
The
standing by
2nd
here at
and
home with
11th
Roy,
Legions.
But I'm
Look
on a
them up.
different circuit. The frequency is 147.79.
Her advice will have a positive effect on your psych gauge. Survival on the battlefield depends on your psychological well-being. Lose your cool and your body stops doing what you tell it to. Even a veteran soldier like you.
I know.
But no, Games Workshop
Mind,
originally
body,
wanted to release
technique.
20 Space
Some
Marine
things haven't
Legions and
changed
had
in
2
time.
for
When your
specific
psyche is running
custom
low,
like
ask her
mismatch
for
things
advice.
for like rogue
It'll help keep you in
trader
peak
and
condition
shit.
and focused
So they
on
were
the
just
mission.
kind of like
By the
your
way,
armies.
Colonel,
The 2nd and
isn't
11th
that your
armies
house?
were whatever the fuck you wanted to make
yes.
them, right?
Then the
And
woman
so
you
whenever
married,
lore
the
got
one that
rewritten
Meryl
for
was talking
40k
about.
and the Horus Heresy was starting to go
yes.
and they were trying to
Didn't I
like
tell you before?
funnel everything
News
into a
to
new
me.
game and like
What
refine
about
everything.
Jack.
They
Jack
eliminated
from
those
Fox
2 by
Hour.
eliminating those
Codename
2
Ryder.
Primarchs in the
I
lore
seem to remember him being engaged to Rose.
Oh,
and just the throwaway line.
we lost all trace of
It's
it.
so good.
Jack's gone. I used to work with the guy. He saved Sonny from the Patriots.
He disappeared soon after that.
What about you? Jack disappeared and you just moved in
Right.
on Rose?
That's why I committed that one to memory.
Just led to another.
She's young enough to be your daughter.
Just like how the Red Corsairs still exist,
Lucky me, huh?
but don't actually have a faction.
see why
I mean,
Meryl
they
was so
do.
disgusted.
They're a part of
Meryl
Chaos Space
said
Marines,
something about me.
Yeah,
but they
I
don't
believe
exist
her
anymore
words
in
were,
in
"I'll never
40k
forgive
lore,
that Warren
essentially,
Hessian piece of shit.
because they were just kind of like
Colonel,
a
you
rogue,
knew she
chaos,
was our
twisted
informant in the Middle
Space
East, didn't
Marine
you?
faction in like
Was it you who
fucking
put her up
Rogue
to it?
Trader.
Yes.
They were the fucking
my
pirate,
connections in the army
pirate
to
Space
get Meryl a
Marines,
job.
and now
You wanted your daughter.
they
someplace
barely
we could keep
exist.
An eye on her.
Look, everybody involved in the incident at Shadow Moses either lost their job and status, or in the case of Meryl and Mei Ling, got brushed aside. Meryl wanted to make a comeback, a difference. We can't all be as strong as you, Snake. Some of us can't bear living like pariahs.
I can understand that.
Since Shadow Moses, I've been branded a criminal.
I think
Okay,
of it as
so,
my own
yeah.
small way of making it
The
up to my
Emperor
daughter.
didn't
My own
necessarily
flesh and blood.
leave, he just stopped
In any
going on
case,
crusade.
call
He found
Rosemary
enough
if you ever need
Primarchs, not
advice.
all of them. He found enough Primarchs and said, hey, all of you here, go search for your brothers. Go crusading. Spread the word. Don't tell him I'm a god, just tell him that I'm gonna try and help. So he goes and fucks off and goes to the webway. And as the Primarchs are slowly being fucking gathered, someone comes in and is like, oh, well, Horus, you know your dad's not got the best in store for you, right? And then he gets like this vision of the future that his dad is trying to create, and it goes all wrong, and he's just like, oh shit. Well, I don't want that to come around. So Horus, being Horus, starts setting things in motion to try and like help his brothers do whatever. And they just kind of like diverge into ways, and then Horus just ends up like killing a lot of his brother's Space Marines and doing all this stuff and putting into a war because he just gets it into his head that the Emperor's gonna do all this shit. So that's how the heresy starts, essentially, is some asshole gets the ear of the War Master, and he just goes fucking mental from there. As for more things, it's like the Drop Site 11 massacre or something. Look them up at that one, or like the Horus Heresy fucking ad read for a more detailed thing, because I'm not like fully into the lore. I don't read the books and shit, so I have no real clue on like what I'm talking about. I just know what I've been told, essentially.
Huh? Oh, you again.
I missed. I'm gonna have to start buying ammo here.
What? We're under attack!
I shot him in the leg! What? How did he... Yeah, it was overkill, but...
There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
Enemy contact! We've got company!
I don't think that this is as good as 3 was, so I don't think there's any way for me to blow up supplies or anything, but... Good. Yeah, let's buy some ammo real quick. Because I don't think there's any other guns that I particularly want, but we'll work on that later. Anesthesia bullets. Yeah, that's what I want. Now I don't think I have to worry about ammo for the rest of the game, really.
Suppressing fire! Hey!
Thought there was another dude there.
The enemy!
Oh, you're going down. It doesn't matter.
HQ, come in.
Oh, there's one dude left?
All clear.
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
How did he not hear that I just, like, fucking shot the rest of his troop? Like, I don't know. That was interesting. No, because he wasn't taught what chaos was. So the Emperor knew about the threats of chaos and knew about the threats in the warp, but he didn't explain the warp or the chaos to his kids at all. And Lorgar is the person who turned Horus against everyone else, and then there was a guy who turned Lorgar, and the guy who turned Lorgar is the one that caused his planet to burn, essentially, and then fucking Magnus the Red did some shit, and then fucking blew a hole in the webway network that the Emperor was working on, and the reason why everything was there, because he was falling to chaos, and Magnus told him, hey, you know what's a good idea? Go see your dad. I'll give you some help. And so, like, everything just kind of led to the full fall to chaos and the death of Horus. Also, the death of Sanguinius, the Blood Angel Primarch, at the hands of Horus, but the...
Who is this? Snake. That voice. There's an ambush ahead. Government and PMC troops. He could be shot.
But it's because he didn't know that chaos was a threat. Because he didn't know the Chaos Gods existed. Because he didn't know the warp existed. Because so Psychers were going around tapping into the warp and being corrupted by these demons that he didn't know anything about. Like, none of them did.
What happened? Let's go! The rendezvous point is just up ahead. Huh? Oh, it was you. Over there!
No, he said don't use your psychic powers, is what he said. And that there are no gods. Gods don't exist. He didn't explain anything to them. He just kind of said, hey, you super powerful kids of mine, just go out and don't get yourself killed. Find your brothers. That's it. That's all he told them. Essentially. He didn't do anything for his kids, like at all. He found them and he left them alone. He upstaged them and he fucking let them be. Oh, yeah, no, but because even though gods existed, you know, even though gods are real in the 40K universe, that doesn't matter to him, because because he knows that they work off of belief, and so more people knowing about the gods of chaos, the more people will believe in the gods of chaos, and the more people who believe in the gods of chaos, the more powerful the gods of chaos get. So he knows all of this, and says, oh, well, just don't think about them. But they have a word bearer amongst them. They have Lorgar, a guy who thought his daddy was fucking God, and then his daddy said, I am not God, so hard that he turned to all of the gods of chaos. He called his dad God one too many times, and got his entire fucking planet burned. And then said, okay, Dad, you're not God, but I know who is. And then spread that to Horus. Yeah, no, but oh man, just the worst dad in any fucking fiction ever. The Emperor of 40K. I fully and 100% agree with all of that. That is 100% the truth. Yep. Move to chaos because my dad's a fucking dickhead. Oh, come on! I really can't shoot through a fucking fence like that? God damn it. Wait, you saw me? How? What? Good. Oh, did he see me from the other side? I don't know where I got sound from. Oh, okay, got it. Him. One more down. I got the M60. Cool. Ball. Good job. Oh, son of a bitch. Guys, behind me. Okay, we're gonna put the Fury back on. Or no, let's go back to Sea Breeze. Let's just do it. They need to blow up the, they need to blow up the thing before we can do anything else. There it is. Good. They did it. Kind of, yeah. Because he did learn CQC, but, you know, he's Snake, so he didn't ever use it, or want to use it in the first game, so that's the reason why he didn't know CQC in the first game. He didn't feel like using it on the Shadow Moses mission. Oh, no. It's because of the trauma of being raised by Big Boss. Yeah. I don't care what the, like, real reason is. The real reason isn't important. The in-lore reason is absolutely, he just didn't want to. That's such a good detail. Alright, so the real things that happened were, fucking Big Boss went out to make Outer Heaven and found David as a Marine. So he didn't actually get raised by Big Boss, but once he was out of the, like, I think Marines, I think he was a SEAL, but he might have been, Green Beret. I can't remember which he was. But David, was, yeah. Go away. Thank you. Luckily, I've got full sight gauge. And this is the other reason that you, Green Beret. Yeah. But no, once he found, David, he brought him into the he brought him into, the fucking Outer Heaven, or whatever his, fucking thing was at the time, and fucking had him infiltrate Outer Heaven and do all the rest of the shit that needed to be done. Blah blah blah. Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear 1 takes place. You kill Big Boss. He comes back for 2, Solid Snake, and then you have to kill Frank Yeager in that one, but you don't actually kill Yeager. Oh hey, it's Drebin. Not here. That's not Drebin.
Stay on your toes.
That is. When was a SEAL? I forget. It's fine. But yeah, no, after he finds him, he gets him into the mercenary group, has him infiltrate the Outer Heaven, Metal Gear 1, kill Metal Gear, kill Big Boss, go to Metal Gear 2, where it's Zanzibar Land that he created. You infiltrate Zanzibar Land, you get into a fist fight with Gray Fox in the middle of a minefield, after killing Big Boss yet again. Metal Gear Solid happens after that, blah blah blah. You know the rest, essentially. But the difference is that fucking Metal Gear Big Boss goes out from B whenever you get the recontextualization of the beginning. He fucks off and it's not a mainline series anymore. And he just goes to create Metal Gear Solid 1, and then so V just exists. I don't understand what Metal Gear Solid V was all about, except for to explain why we have 2 big bosses running around, I guess. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And I think that's what happens with the first part of the Big Boss thing. But I think that also is supposed to retcon a thing from this game, considering that one of the bodies that they're supposed to have is Big Boss, but Big Boss comes back at the end of this game. So let's assume that that V is the one that's killed in Outer Haven to test David out, in Zanzibar Land then. So he survives Outer Heaven. He dies in Zanzibar Land, and is the body that's used instead of Solid in the London chapter of this game.
Figures. The B&Bs are here. Things are about to get hairy. B&Bs. You never heard of them? They're Beauty and the Beast. Together they're called the B&B Corps. They're a squad of enhanced female soldiers.
Yeah, it is implied that that's the case, but I think that the real Outer Heaven is still made by the original Big Boss, and then it's told to
hired by the PMC.
And the one that's fucking in there is fucking David.
And for good old Drebin to let you in on a few things. Ever since you showed up,
But it specifically says that he goes off to create Outer Heaven. So Outer Heaven is where you go into, but yeah, it's ridiculous. I have no idea what the fucking plot is for MGSV. It doesn't really add anything to any of it. God damn it.
Cheer up. That's the bad news.
He's the one who sent him on the... He gave him the extra training from being a Green Beret to being an espionage person. Like, he's the one who trained him how to do that, and then sent him on to the mission to stop Metal Gear in the first Metal Gear game, and forces him to kill his own father, but he doesn't know he's his dad until, like, later. So he kills this man 4 times.
They suffered shell shock.
You know what I mean?
Post-traumatic.
I think there's trauma to that, like, just in general, but yeah, it's the entire first game is the trauma with Big Boss.
The remnants
yeah, right?
are buried deep within. The beast.
And at his basically at his dad's command.
What transforms a snake?
Because you're talking to Big Boss on the radio the entire time for the first game. He's the one who's giving you directives. And then he tells you it was all a plot to get you to where you're at the very end of the game, where you have to kill Big Boss and the Metal Gear.
But deep within that shell.
And then you kill your best friend from the first game, Frank Yeager, in the second game. Basically because Big Boss arrived again and built a new fucking Outer Heaven in Zanzibar that he called Zanzibar Land.
Bodies can't survive in the open for more than a few minutes.
I have no idea. I've never beaten Metal Gear 1. I just know the end of Metal Gear 1. I've seen the I have no idea. I have no understanding of why Big Boss would lead David there to the thing. I'm sure that his speech at the end of the game makes some sense, but I haven't seen it, so I apologize. We can find out sometime. I'm not going to play the MSX version anytime soon.
There's also Laughing Octopus, the master of mimicry, the crying wolf. She runs on 4 legs. And finally, the mistress of mind control, Screaming Mantis. Mantis? Yeah. There used to be a guy by that name.
As he dies, yeah.
A Russian psychic. He could control people.
He comes back at the very end of this only to die right in front of Snake to try and, like, give off any, to wrap up any plot elements at the end.
Wolf.
Because he's dead, but he's not dead because they can't leave anything lie.
A snake hound unit. And they've got you in their sights. Shit. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Drebin. I thought no one was supposed to be able to hack into the system. Are you with the Patriots?
Oh, Andy finds Zero. That's right. But we'll get to that at the end of this. If fucking Zero looks like fucking All for One and goddamn My Hero Academia.
I guess that means you're clean, right?
The nanomachines I got in me are different from the military kind. No speech restrictions for me.
What the hell are these Patriots? Are they human?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, yeah.
They're the law of this world, created over the course of history. They're what holds this world together, keeps this whole mess in check.
Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be Big Boss who did it to himself, or like willingly, and now it's a thing that Zero did without his approval with Ava, which is weird. But we'll get to Ava again. We'll get to all that. Spoilers. That's me committing spoilers now because I love Metal Gear so much.
At the beginning, but now their law has taken on a life of its own.
I hate V. I hate V so much.
Yep.
I can make room in my heart for
it's run by the
Peace Walker, but I can't. I just can't. Metal Gear Solid V is just a no.
It's all handled by a massive yet simple information processing system.
Yeah, I know.
An AI. It works just like natural law. The world's a much simpler place than most folks realize.
Yeah, which is why it used to be the outset of the cloning that was the thing. Because he was the person in charge of Les Enfants Terribles, and so he had control of David throughout the entire thing. But now it's not. So David just had a family somewhere, probably in Idaho.
What if, hypothetically, someone found a way?
If they could fool the IDS, I guess they could use it as a haven to lay low.
Because who the fuck would look for Big Boss's clone in Idaho?
Society, we have net havens,
like, seriously?
havens. A haven is someplace where social conventions and the rules of the net don't apply. Back in the 20th century, the super rich would open bank accounts in countries without income tax laws. Not a bad.
I mean, he was a Green Beret, right?
Taxes. Now we've got us a society where everybody's DNA and personal info is totally controlled by the.
That is why I am 100% against Metal Gear Solid V now.
Start using havens.
And there are ways to make it fit, and there are ways to make it okay in the lore, but it just doesn't want to.
After a fashion. Even so, good luck finding a way to access the Patriots' AIs from the outside. It's absolutely impossible. No chance in hell. Like I said, there's no breaking into those AIs from the outside.
But Liquid's got something in mind. You sure there's no way?
I'm just a gun launderer. Only reason I'm interested in you is because you start a lot of fires.
Too right, though. I mean, even Peace Walker wrote that line of "this is too much" because it was so much more advanced. It is. No, V is absolutely Zone of the Enders, and you don't ever get to find out what fucking happened to goddamn Eli, like, at all. He needs to quit.
Go on. Get your ass back inside. Now! I have you.
Well, no, it's absolutely... Eli is Liquid. Eli is 100% Liquid. That is the case. But because he's not related to you, but he could still be the clone of Big Boss, because you're not Big Boss in V. So the reason that they had you do that, the entire reason for all of the things in MGSV is to justify the reason why you find Liquid at all in MGSV is to try and force the twist at the end of the game that you know is coming because you already created a character in the Metal Gear game at the beginning of the Metal Gear game. Seriously, if you want people to not see the twist coming... Yeah, they are absolutely reaching. Because no, so you've got the reason that Liquid's even in there is to provide the red herring of you not, or of you being Big Boss and him not being Liquid. It's someone not reading the text of the fucking game that they're playing whenever somebody's saying that that isn't Liquid. Because it's Liquid and Mantis. Liquid finds Mantis and they steal in Metal Gear. I assume that the real Big Boss, or Zero, finds him somehow just steals Sahelanthropus and fucking steals all the memory of living Archaea and shit, because none of that's ever brought up ever again in the lore. Think about it. If metallic Archaea existed here and wasn't what we are calling nanomachines, like, because I think that's what it's supposed to be. I think that's the idea that they're supposed to be going with, is that it's a bacteria and we just call it nanomachines because they're just like that and they've been genetically engineered to work like nanomachines. But we already have like full-fledged AI, and there's none of that in this until you get to the geckos, in which case the geckos should have existed in Metal Gear 1, but we didn't have that, and they didn't have the idea of that because we didn't have the concept of that type of computing. So putting AI into Peace Walker really stretches the limits of our first games, and it really feels weird. And I just it feels bad, like, really.
What are you doing?
Singing AI too. Yeah, Vocaloids just immediately just in the fucking lore. Man. The more we get of Big Boss's storyline, the worse it gets, sadly. I want to like... yeah. No, I really like the idea of that. It's the reason why I can give Peace Walker a pass whenever I can't do the same for MGSV. Sorry, I'm plugging in my watch that's dying. Is because it's a weird commentary on the military-industrial complex and the way that we make weapons of war seem friendly, and the way that we are portraying ourselves as like the world government as Americans. Like it's making some pretty cool, like, it's got some pretty cool ideas to it. The boss fights really make it and it tries to take a look at transhumanism with the invention of AI and drone weaponry, which is cool. I really like the idea, and it has its own unique place in the Metal Gear mythos. Ground Zeroes, I really like. It adds to Peace Walker, just in general. Like, the idea, the aesthetic, and, like, it goes a little bit further. It goes a little bit ham with that, like, just in general, and I really like all of that. But yeah, MGSV just really drops the ball on everything that it wants to do, and I think that Ground Zero should have been released with the character. I'll stop talking. Sorry. Thank you for allowing me to know.
Over there! Oh, it was you.
Alright, and you should be hearing my voice right around now, but I was saying that Ground Zeroes feels like it has a place and feels like a logical like place to put it, but yeah, Peace Walker's a creepy singing, talking, taunting player.
Jack is no more.
Where are you now?
I'm right beside you.
Riding.
Yeah.
Where have you been all this time? What have you been doing?
Yeah.
Finding something.
My biggest problem with Peace Walker, the game, is that everything had too much HP. And they explain to you the game mechanics
I was
wrong.
asked to do this in exchange for Sonny's location.
Those are the two things that I hate most about Peace Walker.
No, the leader of a small
The enemies
resistance
have
group.
too much
Her
HP.
followers call her Matka Pluku.
Way too much fucking HP.
Big Mama. We'll finish this later. I'll follow your trail
And then,
catch up with
whenever you're trying to get AI parts for your own Metal Gear so that you can get the Zeke fight and find out the Pause revelation,
going on,
which I
Snake?
guess I never did.
I just got a call from
Which it's still weird that they've got the
like he's
pedophile
close
scene in
by.
a Metal Gear game,
Jack?
but that's a different story.
Did he seem okay?
Yeah, as far as I could tell from his voice.
Really? That's great. Snake, I have a favor to ask.
What?
Don't let him know I'm involved in this operation, okay? I think it would be best to just leave him alone for now.
What happened between you and Jack?
After the big shell incident, he became
Oh, have you not
unstable.
seen the S-rank
Memories
date with
began
Pause?
to resurface from his childhood when he fought for Solidus in the Liberian Civil War.
Because Pause is 14,
And in the midst of all
right?
of that, the baby we had together, it hadn't even been born yet. Jack
There's an
slowly
entire
stopped
mission
coming
about doing
home.
all the things that
And when
Pause
he
likes
did,
and getting in a
he'd
box
be
with her
dead
while
drunk.
both of you make really
Sometimes
excited
covered in
sounds.
cuts and bruises.
And then the next time
Roy
you go
was
into that
worried.
mission after
He
you
was
S-rank
Jack's
it, she's in
commanding
her
officer.
bra and panties.
But Jack just avoided him. I was all alone.
You know, the pedophile
and Roy
scene.
was so kind to me. He's the one who encouraged me to become a counselor. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I needed to get over it. To move on with my life. I'm worried about him, of course, but I'm
Look it up.
also
Look up
afraid
Date
of
with
him.
Pause S-rank.
All right. I'll keep my mouth
Date
shut.
with Pause S-rank
Thank you, sir.
Peace Walker. Trust me. It's there. It's uncomfortable, but it's there. I didn't S-rank. I got an A-rank on that mission. It's uncomfortable. Look, man, I'm sorry. It's not my fault that they put that in the game. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just the messenger here. You know? I don't make the games, I just play them.
Something there?
Split up!
Grab this. Yeah, right? I'm not trying to be weird. I'm just saying the way that they put Pause into Metal Gear Solid 5 for all of that, it's just so weird. Like they made her a pop idol. I made it a point every time I got into Mother Base and I had seen they put up the thing, Pause poster, that I would absolutely tear it down, because we shouldn't be doing that to a 14-year-old like that. That's fucking ridiculous, right? I'm not going insane with this, am I? I'm not the bad guy here, right? I don't think I am. I think I'm sane here, but... And even that part could be seen as commentary. Yeah, no, and they made her an idol, like a weird pop idol in anime style, and it was really uncomfortable. Yeah. In Ground Zeroes? Yeah, well, she was also being tortured in Ground Zeroes. But yeah, no, 100%. It was all weird. And she was at least 18 in Ground Zeroes, but... Oh, then, wait, she was exploded in MGSV. Like, she was dead. But I trust you. Alright, and he's dead. Nice. Give me your weapon. Oh, cool. Alright, yeah, we're going inside. I blew that up for no reason outside of I think it helps my side, because it's the only one firing. I could probably get C4 somewhere and, like, blow up the rest of them, but I don't want to. Yeah, I never found that mission, and I didn't do that, so... weird. Very, very weird. Let's blow this up for good measure. Now let's swap out our weapons. Put those in again. Alright, and I don't think there's anything else that I need here. Can I get into that building? If not, that's fine. I've already gone into it, so it's fine. I don't hear we did it, so... do what they can. Was that an enemy? It was probably an enemy. Those are my guys. There's nothing up there. That guy's down. Cool. Give me your weapon.
Go, go!
That guy's just running away? Nice. That sounds about right.
We've encountered a new enemy!
What happened?
Now he's down.
There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
Support units coming from the other way. This way, right? Nope, they're not. Good, that's fine. I think my guys are good. But yeah, that sounds about right too. Considering that she was... well, I don't know how much of Metal Gear Solid... Oh yeah, I get you. No, because Metal Gear Solid didn't get me into enlisting. Getting me there were other things that got me into enlisting, like the fact that I needed college. But like my enlistment was purely like financial decision. That's good. Those two. Because I didn't actually think that military was like a glory thing. My grandfather was also in the military, so like it ran in the family. I had a bunch of other things, and I didn't have a lot of money. So, what's a kid to do, right?
The rebels have got an armored dozer. They're probably going to use it to bust their way into the mansion. Give it some cover, and it might get you inside the compound.
Oh, I didn't want to shoot him. I wanted to shoot him though. I mean, look, I was also a xenophobic dickhead at the time because I was a teenager during 9/11. Like, I was in high school the day that it fucking happened, so... I think junior year? Or no, Fred is sophomore year. Sophomore year is whenever it happened. Yeah. I was a right-wing shithead at the time that only listened to Fox News.
Naomi's lab is somewhere
Like,
inside those
I was an asshole, is what I'm saying.
Infiltrate the place and
I
find out
was a bootlicker, which is the only reason that I'm not today. Yeah, absolutely. I was a conservative Christian who listened to Fox News as, like, his only source. Yeah, I was Dennis, though, right? I am Eric.
Back me up! Got my back?
But I didn't believe in right-wing ideology, vote for Bush the second term, and do a bunch of other things that I'm not proud of because I believed in hateful ideology and thought that white supremacy was actually a thing. I mean, I wasn't like a white supremacist, per se. I didn't know what I thought was white supremacy. But yeah, I was in that cult. I was in that way of thinking. I know how easy it is to fall into that type of thought. It's not easy. Or it's easy to do. It's not, especially whenever you're brought up that way. Yeah, no, all of that is true. Like, all of that. Every last bit of it. I'm not proud of, like, any of it. The first election I was allowed to vote in, I voted for Bush. That's what I did. I thought it was the right thing to do. I didn't know any better, but that doesn't mean that I didn't do harm.
Understood. Stand by. Sending reinforcements
not trolling.
now.
All of those are genuine things. That happened. Yeah, I thought cops were good. I thought they were just upstanding people who were there to keep the peace. Like, I thought that that's what was going on. I didn't know any better. I was a fucking idiot. I am not trying to excuse myself. I was a shitty person. I'm not a shitty person anymore, but it took a lot of time. A lot of effort. But I was never a Toby Keith, like, we'll put a boot in your ass American. But I did think blast them after 9/11. You know, that type of thing. I don't think I'm a good person because of all those actions. Largely. And it's only because of, like, new information that I've even had all of this. I was not a good person. I can only ascribe and try to be better. Look, it took my trans partner coming out and basically calling me on my bullshit and teaching me things because they had a sociology degree and an anthropology degree that really fucking changed any of my opinions. I was a right-wing shithead. But no, whenever I was in the military, like 2011, 2013, I was actually actively a non-voter too, because I saw what my choices did for me in general, and I knew that my beliefs were either not great or just not going to be represented well or whatever, and the presidency just didn't seem to do anything. So, you know, just all of it's wrong. I did, actually. I went to college for a couple of semesters, actually. Not long, but I did go to college. I don't have, like, a degree, sadly. So I didn't have a lot of time whenever I was in the military to actually take classes, and that's the first place that I took them. The second one was I was in classes, like a full class load. I was getting the GI Bill, and then my grandmother died, and a lot of other things happened, including the fact that I had to pay out-of-state tuition on my GI Bill, and a couple other things that just kind of just made everything fall by the wayside. Just
I know.
I couldn't get back.
Me too.
I fell out of it, and it just never became a reality for me again. Well, that, and I'm not exactly a good fit for school environments. But yeah, I'd go back. There are things that I need to learn. I need a communications degree bad. Not in like the I need to learn how to type, and I need to learn how to express myself to other people, and I need to know that yesterday. So that's the first thing that I need. And second, there's always some sort of like computer engineering or like electrical shit that I could learn that would make it like worthwhile for the practical applications, so that I'm not constantly doing things. Because I was on the English major path beforehand, which is a fucking dumb path for me. Let's be real.
How is the good doctor?
I barely speak the language.
It's the same as ever.
Otacon? I see.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm a janitor.
Who were you just talking to?
There goes the octopus.
Although I suppose he's really Ocelot, from a medical standpoint.
I thought he was here.
There's another one.
He's not, at the moment.
But I'm also a mechanic. Come on. I just don't do mechanic things right now. But I am building maintenance. So I'm a janitor.
I'm powerless to resist.
Yeah.
I have no choice.
That's what I did in the Air Force. I was repair and reclamation and like crew chief on fighter jets.
Naomi.
No worries.
What happened in the Middle East?
Or I spent all my time rigging flight controls for the F-15. And, well, I mean, taking off and putting on canopies.
Another product of the system.
Ooh, the most fun was actually landing gear. We would actually have to take out and remove the, not currently, no.
You don't trust me?
It's been over 10 years since I've left the military. I left in 2011.
Liquid.
Like the recency of my change. I've been left wing since 2014, 2015. So like still about a decade that I've had the ideology I do now. It's been ensconced.
But only partially.
Yeah, no, like I said, I was in sophomore year whenever 9/11 happened, so that's because I went to... You want to know how old? I went to high school. My first year of high school is technically 1999.
The nanomachines inside soldiers' bodies adapt to different conditions.
I went to school in the 99-2000 year in high school.
An artificial combat high by releasing
yeah, I'm old.
At the same time a
I'm 38.
kills an enemy. Or they can suppress hormones to neutralize the soldier's emotions, prevent them from panicking.
I mean,
engaging in
not yet.
Fire or needless.
Oh fuck! I forgot to
it's
do it again.
Controlled by the system's core AI.
Well, we'll let the cutscenes play out, but I think I'm off. And I forgot to turn on my subtitles, but I will say thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate all of it. It's super fun. Follows, subscribes, likes, comments, all the things from the social medias that are asked of you, what I'm going to ask back. And I'll see you next time, but I'm going to shut up and let cutscenes play. And I will just save and do all the rest.
It must be earned through experience.
Does this have something to do with that?
How long is this cutscene?
The goal was to release the soldiers'
That's it's the only question that I have right now.
But we didn't know about the mental control.
And the nanomachines went berserk.
No.
I didn't save beforehand is the problem. So if it's like 5 minutes, the battle after it's not actually that long, it's just not easy. I just need time to save is the problem, and I don't want to skip the cutscene.
Sorrow, all the trauma and stress, all the hatred, regret.
Oh, I know.
All the sensations that had been suppressed were unleashed within their hearts.
That's why I was like, legitimately, I don't know how long this series of cutscenes is, because I know that they're all good. It's just now I'm talking over it without subtitles, and I can't skip them. That's not the Metal Gear Solid way.
Suppressing the user's mind, the nanomachines exact a heavy burden on his heart.
Okay, then I'm just gonna save afterward.
This reaction must then be suppressed with drugs. Before the user knows it, his mind is in complete shambles. Snake. Remember Frank?
Frank Yeager. Gray Fox.
I mean, yeah.
They twisted his body for their experiments, and
although I don't have like a lot to talk about because it is just like because I don't want to talk over everything.
And applied it to living human beings.
I mean, not anymore. I'm not going to anymore. I do like Ace Combat though. Like I have, I think 7 on my computer, and I've played through it like the entire time. That's the thing that attracted Phaser Swinky to me. And I also like Air Force Delta Strike, just for the PS2. It's a pretty good game. But no, I actually kind of like Ace Combat and Flight Sims. I did nothing traumatic there. They don't break. I don't have to fix them. I could just enjoy flying around.
Even the most grizzled veterans live with an inescapable guilt they've had to overcome bit by bit through the years. And even then, it never truly goes away.
Probably. I think you were there.
For a mind lacking that essential experience, it was simply too much to bear.
But what about me? I've never been under the system's control.
Yeah, that's exactly what was happening.
Examine your body. You need to know too.
And I was streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the time, until I made partner over here. Yeah, because he was a bomber fan and fucking a fan of the American military might and blah blah blah. I really hate it.
Undress. Snake, what's gotten into you? Hurry up.
It's really nice of Laughing Octopus to wait until after the examination process.
Oh my god. Snake.
Yeah, right.
All right, let's just get this over.
Yeah, that's why I'm never gonna play World of anything, because World of Warships I don't care, World of Tanks not a big deal, and War Thunder is absolutely no hold over me. But a single player flying game, yeah, I could do that. Fucking give me Microsoft Flight Simulator. I am not joking. I will play the shit out of that.
Snake, do you remember what I told you in my video mail about the first generation of nanomachines?
The ones you stuck me with at Moses.
Yes. The nanomachines are recharged by your body heat. They won't stop functioning until they're all extracted. Or until you do.
Yeah, I'd probably play another Ace Combat title. I don't have a problem with that. Like, Ace Combat 6 looks intriguing, and then I think there's another one. I played the multiplayer one briefly, the live service one. I didn't like it. It was fine. made a couple of matches, but I don't need multiplayer in the experience. I just need a single-player driven experience.
No.
So if I can find a copy pretty easy for like the PS3, I'll do it. Infinity was
the Clotho gene was intentionally mutated as well.
It was okay. Like the multiplayer was good.
Chromosomes.
It was great fighting in a 5-on-5 dogfight, right? And because I'm familiar and like good at Ace Combat, I was actually okay at the game.
And so, in order to prevent you from
I wasn't like a full-on ace, but I could get a couple of kills. I usually killed more than I died.
It was a safety device to ensure that the seed of Big Boss didn't end up in the hands
I've never played AC6, so yeah, I'll try it. Fuck it, let's go balls hard.
Faulty research or fox die. It's how you were born. It's your natural lifespan.
I'm not gonna go balls hard for everything. I like casual playthroughs, of course, so save the game. Cool. In which case, we'll just save over this because it doesn't matter, and that's it. I've got to go. I don't have time for anything else. As much as I want to do this boss fight. I have to consider VR missions. Only because VR missions is what it is. It's really good. Don't get me wrong. But it is only VR missions, basically. There's a couple of, like, other missions that you can go through and, like, other things that are there plus story. But it's doing the same thing over and over and over again. And it's hard for me to maintain enthusiasm for that type of thing, for a time trial type of thing. And that's not against VR missions. It's an excellent game. Play it if you get a chance. If you want to just, like, build up your MGS1 stuff, go through VR missions. If you want to speed run Metal Gear Solid, learn Metal Gear Solid as a speed game. Because there's some kit clips and other things, but if you want to learn the mechanics of Metal Gear Solid, like if you want to get good at playing Metal Gear Solid,
don't
play VR missions. It will teach you how to play Metal Gear Solid.
Snake. There's something I have to tell you.
But they do vary it up. They try to gamify it really a lot. As far as like a VR missions type of game, I know that I did Ground Zeroes. Ground Zeroes is excellent for that type of game. I don't know how or why Ground Zeroes is so much better as that type of training mission type of game, but it is.
At this point, it's circulating with.
So no, VR missions I have to consider. It's not a no. That is not a I will not play VR missions. That is a
listen to me.
We'll see. But either way.
Fox die only kills its victims.
It's an asterisk, yes. I would rather play Acid 2 first, or something else. I'm just gonna hit this so that this doesn't keep playing, so that I can put everything else in. But either way, I've got to go. Yes, we are going to play Acid 2. Acid is already done. We've already finished Metal Gear Acid. I did it after the first game. So if you look back in my YouTube playlist, there's a full playlist of the Metal Gear series from front to end. If you look at the end of Ground Zeroes, you can see the first Acid playthrough after that, and then we go straight into 2 and 3 after that. So please do feel free. Watch the Acid playthrough again after Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm gonna play Rising Revengeance, and then after that, I can play Acid 2. I don't have a problem with that. I want to play Acid 2. But I don't know if we're going to continue on with like the Metal Gear Monday franchising after I do Rising. Either way, I'll see you guys on Wednesday, but I do need to get out of here. Like bad. So, peace.